Hey guys, my name is Joshua from RV Country, normally in Kelso, but I have the pleasure of being at the Lane Event Center in Eugene, Oregon. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough on our Ember 2024 29 RS. I really appreciate all your guys' interaction, and thank you for following. Thank you for all the likes and shares. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to be the one to answer. So feel free, drop a line, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And here we go. So what we have here is a 2-inch thick vacuum bonded wall, closed cell foam, 2-pound foam insulation, double welded aluminum cage, armored underbelly, 12-volt tank heaters. Drop floor construction. Now what you can't see is this actually holds a table normally, and then we have our Lippert telescoping ladder that gets you onto the full walk-on roof. Now this is going to be a 40 mil thick PVC material, and they are slam closed doors, which is nice. A little bit of extras. Now Ember has really they set out to revolutionize the industry, and what they had is 50 years of complaints of all the different failures and how things happen. What you have is are reinforced aluminum structures on the outside, exoskeleton, if you may, and that will actually be not with butyl tape, but it's going to be with mylar, and that's the self-vulcanizing material that actually any puncture that goes through it actually reseals itself. And the front, just a little bit of extra. So with all your weight distribution hitches and everything else, once we land, what we do is we drop those things and they sit in the mud, they get all rusty and stupid. Anyway, we've got a nice dry place to keep them. Now this is all aluminum to stand on, walk on, whatever you want. Your propane bottles are in there. Now we fill those up for you, and we put in a 970 cold cranking amp, deep cycle, interstate green top, marine grade battery. Just kidding. Anyway, we do have the smart hitch, and this is going to be adjustable because let's face it, we like our big trucks, right? And in order to get the drop hitch and everything to sit right, it just doesn't jive. So what they have done is actually give this the ability to raise and lower as need be. Now, every bit of this coach is completely insulated, whether that be the front cap, the back wall, the roof, or the ceiling. We have the oversized fifth wheel axles. Now those are going to be the Dexters, and they will have certain fittings for the initial knockout, for you could actually maintenance your own axles. This is going to have the 2 electric awnings, and that's not all. So if we were to look right here and what we saw in the front, this is going to be a lane change assist, and that will actually blink a light in the very face of the coach in front. So when you're hooked up to your truck and there's a Prius back here and they don't appreciate your space and what it takes to stop or get over, it'll show that you're not going to want to get over. Again, another great description, or whatever. A great point. You got the reinforced bumpers, and the exoskeleton's perfect. That's where your exoskeleton hooks up. Your telescoping ladder. This is where your telescoping ladder hooks up, and that all folds down to 38 inches, right? Yeah. Now, when we look here and we see all these windows open, these are actually made in Italy. These are dual pane acrylic windows, and they will open completely out, giving you the option of using your bug screen or your full thermal shade. And then, that's not all. We do have the step above stairs. Now those fold up just nice and easy. It doesn't take much energy. And then of course you've got different levelers at the bottom, because let's face it, wherever we park, we're never level. Yep. Looking at the actual face. Now, when over time in the past, a lot of the doors, they would get a little wonky because things swell and contract with heat and water. This is a non-scuffing material on the ceramic coating on the glass door. And then on the way in, we notice just little things that pop out at me. You have motion activated night lights. You got the dual 15K soft start ACs on top. That'll give you the ability to run off a 2,000 watt generator and actually start it, because that's what it comes down to. If you can't run completely off grid and hooked up, then it's kind of frustrating if you're stuck going to different parks. Now these are going to have different options of, and if I show this, that's the only way I can explain it. So pause if you want. I don't know. Usually I go abracadabra. Whoops. Yes. There we go. So what's great about this is we love our friends, but a lot of times we don't want to let them know that there's extra sleeping options. So if you want them to come back, they can sleep, right? you let them know, yeah, there's more options.
Yes.
So it's all in how much we care about the people we're hanging out with.
Oh man.
And then it all folds down and disappears. Now, all of the solid wood cabinetry, and I'm a carpenter by trade. I've noticed a lot of differences, and I can pick these things apart night and day, but I really can't find anything wrong with all the woodwork. All the reveals are the same. Everything looks good. Traditional 3-burner cooktop, turntable microwave, a nice size oven, and a place to put all your pots and pans. If you notice that all of the cabinetry and all of the drawers on slides are on soft close. There's actually room for a full size garbage can. And then of course you can't see that with this on, but you do have a stainless steel sink separated. And then this is a drain for you can dry your dishes. Now with the 300 or the 200 watts of solar up on top, it's a perfect advantage to having the 12-volt fridge, because this will actually keep your greens green and crispy instead of over frozen and slimy and sloppy.
Yep. Gotta keep them greens green.
Yep. Frost-free freezer. Plenty of room for all your Keurigs, your crock pots, your air fryers, and all the stuff we don't want to go without. Yeah. I did miss our media center. It's directly across from our relaxation station there. Now both of those are recliners, and then you've got space for your drinks and a nice padded armrest. What's another great feature is that you have a seamless countertop extension, right? Which is really cool.
Always need more counter,
right? But I don't think we're lacking in this. We've got the dual 15K ACs, so you've got the controls for the bedroom, and in here you do have a max air vent. And when we do this, open that right up. So with all the windows completely open, I can pull air from every side of the trailer. Now, whether or not it was Mexican food night or not, just kidding. No. If it got warm, you didn't want to run your AC, you just wanted some fresh air, you can get the nice cool breeze coming in. And then it does have a rain sensor, so it need be, if it detects water on it at all, it'll close on its own. Now the ACs are completely vented throughout the track system in the attic. And then the furnace actually produces heat throughout the floor as well. Well, with those guys. Oh, did I mention that that's an air fryer as well?
Gotta have those.
Yep. Coming in here, now you'll notice that a lot of our space is done out there, but here you're not forsaking anything. You do have his and hers wardrobe on either side. You do have all your receptacles are completely inverted. Whichever size TV or whatever kind of TV you want will mount for you. But the nice thing about this is you've got the Stargazer.
Yep.
So that's completely open, and you've got a bug-free zone. Nicely insulated, and if you want to sleep in, good to go. Always storage under the bed, right? Now you can see a little bit of the aluminum construction. This is the smaller grade stuff in here just for the supports and everything else. Tire pressure monitoring systems down there, and it's in the box ready for the next owner, or the new owner I should say. Upgraded mattress, more room. This actually has a washer and dryer hookup. It is vented, wired for all of that, and then you have more drawers. And sometimes I say for hers and hers, because realistically us guys can let out a shoebox right on the side of the bed.
Or actually, I get the far one.
Exactly. Beautiful bathroom. Take a peek in there. So what you'll have is a porcelain push pedal toilet, huge stand-up shower, and that I'm convinced we could fit at least 4 people in that thing.
Should I stand in it?
Yeah, absolutely. You're probably one of the tallest guys I've had here today.
6'8", guys. Whoa! Don't fall.
Yep.
Bam!
You're
no
good.
problem. 6'8". Got a little room.
Wow, dude. Are you really 6'8"?
Yeah. Might be a little more with this.
So you do have your night lights and everything else. Plenty of room for all your toothbrushes, toothpaste, toiletries, what have yous. Nice lights on the side. plenty of room for toilet papers and towels everywhere else. One of the best built coaches I've seen in the industry so far, with all the extras, the exoskeletons and all the other stuff, dimmable lights. Right? Don't need that piercing light if you're just trying to relax and listen to some music.
Keep the mood calm. USBs, plugins everywhere.
USB port chargers for all of our super duper smart stuff. Lots of fold up chairs you can bring inside or outside. They go above and beyond. Some wonderful reps. They answer all of our questions. If you had special needs for making it custom, we could. We work really well with those guys. 5100 BTU LED fireplace. Changes colors however you want. I should have done that. I've had it up to 90 degrees in here.
Ooh. So I'm so glad that you gave me this opportunity to come shoot this video, that I brought you a little something.
What's this?
I used it on you earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna help you set up a profile, and we're gonna get that hooked to your phone real quick before I leave.
For real?
For real.
All right.
All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe.
Thank you for the opportunity. I had a lot of fun. Man, it was a pleasure meeting you. I'm so glad you came.
Josh is a great guy.
Thank you so much.
Excellent dealer. Showed us all this good information.